Peace, my family, and roll back to all. Those come out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good mind. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher natures and cleansing. Oh yeah. Cleansing the lows. I came on here today to express right. And again, we're speaking on the L's Holy Qur'aan. This right here will certainly help you on this good journey within. So with that being said, family, let's get started. And it reads, chapter 40, Elgin, the hidden ones, disagreeable, malevolent beings. One moment. And it reads, begin our prayers and thinking by using the name of the source Allah, Rahim, who is the most merciful. Muhammad was inspired that a group of jinn had heard an amazing Qur'an. It calmed them so they won't bind partners with the Rab. He is the Most High anew. The Jews used to utter shots against Allah. The Elohim thought that the cherubim didn't utter blasphemies against the source. One moment. Blasphemies against the source. There are mortals from the Enocytes and mortals from the jinn. They taught the source wouldn't rise anyone. They thought the source wouldn't rise anyone. The skies were filled with strong arrows, light beams will come to those who attempt to listen. Now let's read this again. Cherubim didn't utter blasphemies against the source. There are mortals from the Enocytes and mortals, so they're from the Enocytes and mortals from the jinn, and they thought the source wouldn't raise anyone. The skies were filled with strong hairs. The light beams will come to those who attempt to listen. The jinns admit they don't perceive if wickedness is attempted by the Zacharites. So it goes on to read, Gabriel is speaking, O Muhammad, tell them this. I have been inspired that a Nafar company of the jinn, malevolent, disagreeable beings, cherubim, listened, and they, the malevolent beings, cherubim, jinn, said, surely we have heard an amazing Qur'an, an amazing reading, the Qur'an. Calmness leads to the right direction. So we, malevolent beings, cherubim, the jinns, have faith in it, the Qur'an, and we, the malevolent beings, cherubim, jinns, will not associate partners with it. O our sustainer, O Rab sustainer, you are alone. And surely he not we, is the Teller, Most High, anew, the Majesty, our Master, who is Rab, and he has not taken into himself a companion, a girlfriend, and not a son by birth. It goes on to read, and surely a nation of fools, jewels from amongst us, used to utter blasphemies about the source Allah, and surely we not he, the Elohim and Naki, thought that the Enocytes, the jinns, malevolent beings, the cherubims did not utter blasphemies, lies about the source Allah. And surely they were mortal men from amongst Enocytes, whom sought refuge from the mortal men who are amongst the human jinns, the malevolent beings, cherubim. So they increased their oppression. And surely they thought, as all of you thought, that the source Allah would not rise to life anyone. And surely we sought to touch the salmon skies, so we discovered it to be filled with forceful guards, the malevolent being cherubim, jinns, and the beings of light attacking benevolent beings, the seraphim. And surely we, the malevolent Enocytes of the jinn Enocytes, used to squat in the squatting place in order to listen. So as for him who attempts to listen, now he will find a flaming beam coming at him. And surely we, the malevolent beings, the cherub and the jinn, don't perceive if wickedness is intended by those in the planet Earth, key Anamites or Zacharites, or whether their Rab Master intends to direct them rightfully. It goes on to say, it reads, the seraphim are perfectionists. The Elohim thought that the war in the skies was over, and he who has faith in his Rab has no fear for a loss. There are peacemakers and unjust ones amongst the Anunnaki. The unjust ones will be Hatapi for Jahannam. If the Meccans stay upright, they will be given abundant water from the Elohim. Whomever disregards the test will have a severe azab or azabi. The masjid are for Allah alone. When Abram called out to his Rab, Nimrod's Enocytes almost stuffed him. Abraham said he didn't associate any with Allah. So it goes on to read, and surely from us, the benevolent beings, the seraphim, are the ones who perfect themselves, and those who are other than that, the malevolent beings, the cherubim, the jinn, who seraphims and cherubims have many ways. And surely we, the Elohim Anunnaki, scratched the taught but thought it over. The war between the Elohim Anunnaki in the skies and we, the malevolent beings, the cherubim, won't escape the source Allah in the planet Tamanki, Earth. 200 follow malevolent Elohim Anunnakis, nor will we, the malevolent beings, cherubims, escape him by fleeing from him. And surely when we, the malevolent beings, the cherubim, heard the calmness, the Qur'aan, we have faith in it. Thus, whoever has total faith in his Rab Sustainer, he has no fear of the loss nor oppression. And surely there are some from amongst us, the Elohim Anunnaki, who are peacemakers, the benevolent beings, the seraphim, and also from amongst us there are the unjust, the malevolent beings, the cherubim. But as for those who surrender in peace, these are those of you Enocytes who seek the right direction. And as for the unjust ones, the ones who swerve from the justice, they will be the fuel of Jahannam, perjury. And if they, the Meccans, stay upright on the way, the pathway, we not he, the Elohim Anunnaki, will give them drinking water abundantly. For they will be tested in it, and whosoever disregards it and is neglectful about remembering his Rab, he will make him undergo a severe pain. And surely the places of prostration are for the source, Allah alone. So don't call out to anyone in conjunction with Allah. And surely when the slave of Allah, Abraham, rose up, Abram called out to him, the source. Then they, Nimrod's Enocytes, surrounded him amongst stifling him, Abram, and tell them this, surely only call out to Rab, and I do not associate anything with him. So it goes on to read, Muhammad says he can't harm or calm you. He doesn't find any protection except in Allah, and it is a validation from Allah, and they will see who is weak, aider, and the source is the knower of the unseen, and the source will make a guard pass between his hands. For those who choose from his one's scent, the source is aware of what is in their possession and takes account of everything. Tell them this, Muhammad, surely I myself don't possess in my power the rulership over you, and can't harm or rightfully direct you, Muhammad has no power except from the source. Tell them this, Muhammad. Surely I, Muhammad, will not find protection from anyone besides the source, Allah, and I will not find a place of refuge except in Him. It is nothing except purgatory of facts from the source, Allah, and His messages. Whoever disobeys Allah and the one sent by Him, His Rasul, surely for him is the fire of Jahannam, perjury in it, and they will reside eternally until they see what it all adds up to. So they shall learn who is the weak aider and has less in amounts. Tell them this, Muhammad, if I could but perceive whether it is nearest to what it all adds up to be, or if He, my Rab, is making for it a lengthy term, knower of the unseen things, thus He does not manifest the hidden things that are His to anyone, except for He whom chooses from the one sent by Him, His Rasul. So surely He makes to pass from between His hands and from behind Him a ambush for Him to know that indeed they, the news bearers, prophets, delivered the messages for their Rabbin, who is sustainer, master, and He is fully aware of all that is in their possession. His news bearers, and He takes account of everything. Asapul Ayun El Azim. Alright, now, so that right there was the end of that chapter. So I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Again, you are so much encouraged on this good journey within to check this out yourself, because again, through personal growth and development, begin to take in your soul food, campus of peace. You begin to nourish your soul, right? You begin to have more of a understanding up into an overstanding, understanding within, right? You begin to, the Most High will begin to speak to you, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that for now, family. Again, I want you all to know that you are loved beyond this world. Begin to spread the love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Zir L. Peace, shalom, hashtag divine love, family, and wadu. And it's all